George G. Welcome to George G's Room of Rock. How's everyone doing out there today, this weekend? Hope it's got nice weather where you're at. Always ask you about the weather because, you know, we're all living different places. And hopefully the weather's nice. It's hot here again. Last couple of days have been in the 90s and humid. But that's what happens. You know, summertime comes. I was talking to my daughter the other day, and she lives in Texas, and she said it cooled down to 106 there. So I'm like, you can have your 106 there, and that's cooled down. It must have been pretty damn hot for her, so I felt bad for my daughter. But anyway, we're up to now 1995, and my 15 favorite albums of that year, plus the 3 honorable mentions. So hope you guys are still enjoying these little videos I'm doing here. These, you know, we're getting to the end of the 90s now, and so let's get on with it. So first, I got my 3 honorable mentions. And the first one is X Factor, Iron Maiden. It's a good album, underrated. I think it's underrated with the Blaze Bayley era, but that's an honorable mention because I think it's a good one. Stratovarius, Fourth Dimension, good band. You know, just one of their earlier albums, but they started getting more progressive with these. Good one though. And my last honorable mention is the debut from the Foo Fighters. It's a good album. Always like the songs on it, so that's my honorable mentions. Alright, so we get to the list. Number 15. Now 15 and 14, they're not really EPs, but they're not really, I guess, full length. They could be. But my number 15 is Steve Vai, Alien Love Secrets. And again, all instrumental, Steve Vai, you know, did Frank Zappa, David Lee Roth. You know, he's done a lot of stuff over the years, but this album has Bad Horsey, Juice, love that song too. Boy from Seattle, Yeah Yo Gak, which is really such a goofy song, but it's a song at the time making little goofy noises when he was a kid. And Kill the Guy with the Ball and the God Eaters, really good songs on this one. Good instrumental. Always like Steve Vai, one of my favorite guitar players. So that's my number 15. Is that one. Number 14 is again not a full length, but still a full length in his way. And that's Dream Theater with Change of Season. And Change of Seasons, sorry. And this one has the full song Change of Season, which is like 20-something minutes long, 23 minutes. But it also has a lot of covers on this one, which I don't mind. They do Funeral for a Friend. That's Elton John, I believe. Perfect Strangers, Deep Purple, The Rover, The Achilles Last Stand. Their song range same little medley there from Zeppelin. And then they do another big medley of In the Flesh, Carry On Wayward Son, Bohemian Rhapsody, Lovin', Touchin', Squeezin', Cruise Control, and Turn It On Again. But yeah, I always like the song Change of Seasons. Love Dream Theater, so that's my number 14 for 1995. Number 13 is underrated album, not the greatest album, but it's still got a lot of good stuff on it, and the band is great. I always love them. AC/DC, Ball Breaker. So they started getting a little bit slower with the tempos and stuff, but still good. The title track is really good. Hard as a Rock, Boogeyman, Burning Alive, Love Hail Caesar, and a Whiskey on the Rocks. So yeah, it's got good stuff on it. Not stellar, but it's good. So there you go. That's my number 13. Number 12 is the last album from this band that came back with this one back in '95, but didn't do much after that because it was basically the main guitar player with just a bunch of guys that weren't famous yet, except for the singer. There's a lot of other stuff after this, and that is Rainbow, Stranger in Us All. And this one's really underrated. Really good album, though. Really is. Wolf to Moon, Cold Hearted Woman, Hunt Humans, Hunting Humans, Ariel. They do another version of Hall of Mountain King, and Still I'm Sad, which is on their first album. They redo that one with the vocals this time. With Doogie White as the singer for this one. Really good, though. I think it's underrated. It's a good one. That's my number 12. Number 11 is this band. It's got a lot of songs on this one. And it's a good one though. It's got a lot of stuff on it. It's Rage, Black in Mind. Really good stuff. Never think I ever talked about Rage about any of my videos yet. But this is a good one. I got a few albums by Rage. The title track, of course, The Crawling Chaos, Alive But Dead, A Spider's Web, Until I Die, My Rage. Good stuff. Got a lot of songs, like 13 songs on this one. 14 songs, sorry. But it's a good album. Black in Mind by Rage. That is my number 11. My number 10 is another maybe underrated album, or not well-known album by the band. But I like it. It Flotsam and Jetsam with Drift. A little different with this one, but still pretty heavy in spots. And I enjoy it. So the opening song, Me, I Love Pick a Window, 12-year-old with a gun, Missing, Destructive Signs, Smoked Out. Good songs in this one too. Give it a listen if you haven't listened to it at all. Looks a little strange for an album cover for a metal band, but it's, they did a lot of different things as Possible Jets. So that is my number 10. Number 9 is White Zombie, Astral Creep 2000. This one's a pretty famous one after the last one, but a lot of good songs on this one. This one's got More Human Than Human. Also got Supercharger Heaven, Creature of the Wheel. What do you call it? iZombie, good songs. It's a good album. I like it. You know, that's my favorite type of stuff. I do like White Zombie, like Rob Zombie stuff too. So there you go. That is my what do you call it? My number. Loses track of your shit. Number 9, Astral Creep. Yep. That's it. Number 8. Maybe another odd one I put in the list here, but I actually like the album. It's another comeback album by this band, and I always liked it. And it's dark and dysfunctional. I mean, it's a weird album, but it's got some really great songs on this one too. So, Inside Looking Out, Hole in My Head, The Maze, Too High to Fly is an excellent song. Nothing Left to Say, Shadow's Life, Long Way Home is another really great song. It's a good album. It's a really good one by Dokken. When Don can still sing. So it was a good album though. So that's why it's on my list here. My number 7 is when this guitar player reunited with this band and put out a really excellent album, and that is UFO, Walk on Water. Self-Made Man is such a fantastic song. Venus, Stopped by a Bullet of Love, Darker Days, Running on Empty, Knock Knock. Knock Knock's a great song too. Yep, it's got some extra tracks on this one actually. But yeah, UFO, Walk on Water, really good one. Alright, number 7. Number 6 is this one. Another one. Like, what's my freaking CDs? I can't stand it. Anyway, another one. This is kind of underrated by most fans of this artist, and he's a controversial artist. But I mean, I don't care. I love him, and I don't care. He's actually playing around in my area. I'm thinking about whether I go see him or not. I did see him last time he played, but it's Ted Nugent, Spirit of the Wild. Love Ted Nugent. Politics aside, hunting aside, I love his music, and that's what it's all about. But this one's underrated. It's really good. It's got Derek St. Holmes back on vocals with this stuff, and of course, it's got typical Ted Nugent songs like Thiracious, I Shoot Back. This one's got Kiss My Ass, which is, you know, it's typical Ted Nugent stuff. But the songs Tooth, Tang, and Claw, Love Jack, or Fred Bear, which he loves that song. Fred Bear, he plays it a lot, or he covers it a lot. Spirit of the Wild, the title track, really good, really good album. I really like this one, so that's why it's on my list at number 6. Number 5, another great album. I think this is the only one that's not been reissued on any form. Most people complain that it's not on vinyl, but it's Death Symbolic. Probably one of my favorite albums by Death, but it's a good album. It's like, doesn't suck. You know, just because it's my least favorite by the band doesn't mean it sucks. It's a good album. I mean, Zero Tolerance and Empty Words, Thousand Eyes, Without Judgment. Crystal Mountain is a fantastic song too. So yeah, Death Symbolic. Number 4 is this one, and this one's really excuse me, make sure I got the right, yeah, I do. One from a very famous drummer who went on to do this band and put on a few albums, and I have pretty much all of them except for one, maybe. One, Script Inc., Dave Lombardo's band, Power of Inner Strength. And this one is such a heavy album. It's not like Slayer-like, but it's got a lot of elements of real heaviness in it. Savage Seas, Hostage to Heaven is so great. Monster Among Us, Guilty of Innocence, Colors of Death, Ostracize is awesome. This has the late Dust Chambers on vocals. He passed away not too long ago. But it's really good. If you never listened to this one or heard this one, it's great. Dave Lombardo's band, awesome stuff. Grip Inc. And my number 3 is debut from this band. This is a really good one. People really just, I don't know, they put everything down by this guy, but I don't care. It's 6 Feet Under with Haunted debut. It's a really good one. This has got Alan West from Obituary and I can't remember, Terry Butler from Death and other bands he's been in. He's in Obituary now, I believe. This has got the Enemy Inside. I love the Enemy Inside. Silent Violence, Lycanthropy, Still Alive. Beneath the Black Sky, I love that song. So, Remains of You, Suffering and Ecstasy. It's a great debut. So, 6 Feet Under. Number 3. Number 2. Number 2 and number 1 kind of like go over hand in hand. They did have a little band together, these two guys, these two bands. But this is my number 2, and it is Blind Guardian, Imaginations from the Other Side. Such an awesome album. This is my favorite album by Blind Guardian so far. I don't have all the albums, but the ones I've had, this is my favorite one. And it's got title track, I'm Alive, Past and Future Secret, Born in a Morning Hall, Bright Eyes, Another Holy War. This is a really good one though. So yeah, again, oops. One of my favorite ones, Blind Guardian, that's why it's number 2. And my number 1 album, again, another controversial guy, but I don't care. I love the band. All the politics bullshit aside, Iced Earth, Burnt Offerings is a fantastic album. First kind of concept album at the end. Title track, Last December, is so good. Brainwashed, Burning Oasis. And they have Dante's Inferno, the epic at the end. It is a great album. I love the original cover. We did the cover. I like the original one. More sinister. Anyway, that is my list for 1995. And what do you think, guys? Hope you like that. And whatever you guys think of 1995, what's on your list, put it in the comments, please. And I really love sharing for it. I say that every time. And my nose is running. And that's why I keep snoring in my nose. Anyway, that's it, guys. So anyway, if you like what you see, please like and subscribe. And keep rocking metal alive. We'll see you next time.